Now, this is about a specific couple. Utah Mormons, Ryan and Missy Allen, decided to limit their children to 2 and not have a third. These guys are going to the Celestial Kingdom if they're lucky. They both work. Oh my gosh. She's a I say, oh my gosh. And I say all this because back when I was getting married and everything, we understood that if you're a faithful Mormon, the husband works outside the home to support the wife who stays at home and has the full-time job of taking care of the kids. Was that the way it was when you were my age?
Oh, yeah. No, I call that the where's my 401k now scenario.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. You stayed home and you worked. I've talked to so many other moms. We all did little things on the side. Sometimes it's an MLM. Sometimes it's finding online. I did online editing, that kind of stuff. You did things piecemeal because you had to financially, but heaven forbid you should actually just jump into the corporate world. Also, there was no support in the ward, no daycare, nothing set up really. It was very expensive. And then you come out of it, 50, 60, and you're like, where's my 401k? So I say it laughingly, but also not. So I'm very happy that these women are starting out, they're working, they're both supporting a family, and good on them for deciding how many children they would like. That's the thing. You can have a large family if that's what you and your spouse choose without this other influence. And I have to say the doctrine of there are spirits waiting for you is extremely dangerous. I've talked before about my best friend who believed that doctrine to the point where she had a last child when she shouldn't have and passed away. She was already in ill health. And that's an extreme example, but that doctrine that there's someone waiting, that's so much pressure. They need to stop all of that and just let families make their own decisions that are best for families.
Elder Anderson is the apostle who mentions that most often, has been my observation. But really? I'm trying to point out here, with your help, Rebecca, thank you, that these two individuals from the faithful Mormon point of view have already made 2 mistakes. She's working outside the home and they've limited their family to 2 kids. This is what the leaders are. That's why they're talking about this in general conference. That's why they talked about it to the young adults last night. And that's why they're going to continue to talk about it, is because they don't want Mormons doing this. We need more little baby Mormons so they can grow up into bigger tithe-paying Mormons.